Hey, how yous all doing? Whoa, wait a minute, don't start without me. G'day, Ianapolis here, your acrylic guru from Australia. Whew, I was running a bit late, sorry about that, but we're here now. Welcome to me video. Alright, I've been mucking around with me pencil here on me canvas. I want to do a simple painting, but at the same time, an effective one. I want to bring you over here and just show you some of the steps to go about making this painting, alright? And we've got up the size of the canvas on our board there in centimetres and in inches. And we'll also get the, what do you call them? Oh, the colours of the paints, yes, the colours of the paints. They're going up the screen there now. So you can pause the video and write them down. Alright, now come over here and I just want to show you the basic fundamentals of a simple drawing and how to get the perspective. Now I want to make it a kind of a moonlit evening on a river or a lake or the ocean, and we've got a jetty here, right? So I've just done a circle and I know I want my clouds spacing out from the centre. Now my horizon line is a bit below centre. And if I'm going to make a traceable for this jetty, but if you're going to draw it freehand and you want to keep this perspective in, put a dot on your horizon line, alright? Or you could go a little bit higher than that, but no, not too much higher. And then all the lines meet up, okay? And even out here, I've got like a bit of a side part that fell apart. All those lines there meet up to the vanishing point here. So the bottom of these posts, when I'm painting the water, that'll be the water level there, okay? Everything will be in perspective. It doesn't matter too much about the posts. They're old and broken. They could be crooked, different lengths, but in general, all right? All right, let's get started. I'm going to use my synthetic 2-inch brush and get the flowing, soft craft paint mixed with retarder so I can prime up my canvas, ready to do my blending. And I'll get all this canvas covered up with this retarded soft flowing white paint. It's moist, it's wet, it's retarded, and it's moving around really good on my canvas. Alright, I'll get all the strokes out of it, give it a good stroke rub, or rub the strokes really good. That way you got a beautiful, look at that, that's moist, that's wet. Now I'm just going to use phthalo blue. You can use whatever blue you like. I'm going to try and get the darker sky evening because there's a moon there, doesn't matter. And my horizon lines here, but I'll work at the top first so I'm not rushing. So I'll scoop some of this in a basket weave figure 8 style like that. That's looking good, I'm liking that. Yep, not bad at all. You know what? I might pick up a bit of dioxine purple as well, just to darken up them corners. So without cleaning my brush, I'll just pick up some dioxine on both sides so I can splice that into the sky. And into these corners here, like that, and whoosh, scoot something into the middle there that's going to point to the middle of the painting and say, look at my painting, isn't it nice? Now we're going to blend that sky, okay? I'm just using a wide 2-inch brush, something that I can sort of pull that. Let's just see if that's going to work. Because I want to get some clouds in here. Some night clouds. We've got a little bit of darkness happening there. Softly now, I'm just softly. I went all the way across the canvas board to do a sky. I don't believe that. Now for the water side, we'll go back to the phthalo blue. I've cleaned that brush. We don't want to go too dark though, because we've got to put our jetty on there. And find your horizon line. I think mine was about here somewhere, so you can get a straight line across there just like that. I'll get it reasonably straight. And then we'll just crisscross that in there like so. I'm picking up some of the dioxine for some darker values down here. Alright, put that brush down, and that other one that I used for the top, I want to pull this in. Alright, now I'm going to get some, what do you call it? I want to get some white titanium just to, look at me, I'm making a mess of that horizon line now. Just to put some lighter values in there. Now someone wanted to ask what values are. It's different amounts. I'm just going to get some of this on my finger. Put some of this on my finger, and I've just danced it on top of the painting there like that. Alright? And I want to get that wide brush again, and I want to pull that in the water so we get all those lighter values. Now someone said, can you explain values, because I'm a beginner and I just don't understand them. That's fair enough. See that? I've changed the value. The value of that is a different value to here. It's like, let's say you've got money in one pocket. You got $5 in one pocket and you have $20 in another pocket. You got different values in each pocket, different amounts. That's probably the easiest way I can explain it to you, my love. Alright, we've got a decent but simple water. Okay, we've got our water, we've got our sky, we've got to get some of the titanium white to get some clouds in there. So I'm using my fan brush to stamp the clouds on. And like I was saying in the picture, I want them whispering from the centre. Just look at that, I'm just tripping over. Oh, there's stuff in the... I just tripped over. That's how easy it is to lace a cloud onto your sky. Then grab a blending brush and a rag / towel, something to wipe it. Now I better hurry up and stop buggering around here because I don't want my retarder to dry. Now sometimes it's picking up the sky colours, which has given it the depth and the shadow already. You probably don't even have to add any shadow colour into this. We'll see how it turns out. Just get these clouds whispering across the sky. That one there was a bit of a silly, but we'll get rid of that. Dance that up a bit. Alright, let's put some more on there. Put something over here. And blend that as well. I want some sort of misty nonsense going on here, so it's sort of coming from the corner and sort of walking into the middle and seeing what's going on there. What's going on in the middle here? Then we'll blend that into our sky. Make it crazy and busy so it's not too uniformed. And we'll put some beautiful lust over all of this in a minute to really crack up our painting. That's all I wanted there, some sort of mist like that. And we'll just put something, where am I having my moon, about here, so I want to get something about there. And probably something about here. And we'll blend that. When you blend, sometimes you got to on-off little twist. You got to really feel it before you just start blending the hell out of it. If you think you're going to blend the hell out of it, okay? Get that one up there. Just got some sort of cloud formation in the sky. Now we could probably put some shadow in there because it does look a bit bland. All right, so I'll probably grab some of that phthalo. Not phthalo, the dioxine. There we go. Look at that. We've got a bit of darker value there. And find ones that look like they've gotten a bum on them and give them a bit of a, like that, a bit of a depth so you can blend it in there like that. And maybe this one, want some just like that. Alrighty, now we'll just look at that. Yep, we need a bit of yumminess on there. So we'll work out, all right, I want this one with his yumminess just there. Let's carefully leave it but sink it.
So you can still see the vibrancy, the luster. Where's this one? Maybe here, give him some, and this one, and that one there. And we want to soften them down so it's creating a bit of dimension within our clouds, not just a flat. Alright, we're getting ready to dry this now. See, I'm liking this sky, but I'm finding it's a bit dull. It could use some darkness in there. So where are we? What? Just as just an example, let's get some more dark within our sky. Let's see if it's going to create too much mucking around. Get some darker values in the sky. There's that values again. It's darker amounts of paint. Instead of saying, oh, we'll put a different amount there or a darker amount, we use the word value. That's not too bad. I'll just put some over here and prouncing it around. I hope I'm not going to start buggering this painting up, but I can't help myself. I think that'll do. Look at that. It wasn't quite dry. That's why you can see those brush marks there. I'll leave it now because I'm just getting carried away here. We've got a bit of paint there. Let's get some on there just so I can soften that back. There we go. Okay, I've just added a bit more darker and lighter values where I thought I needed it for my clouds. That's just the way I'm going to have them in this painting. Now I'm going to dry that so we can do the moon. We've got to dry it. Okay, so it's dry. I've got my moon stencil. If you don't have any stencils for your moon, you can cut some out of a piece of paper, but this paper was laminated, which made it plasticky and stiff, and then I've been able to cut a moon out. Now the best thing for your moons is a pouncer, but if you don't have a pouncer, I've done them with sponges as well. Okay, I just want to dampen that pouncer, okay, just so it's going to absorb some of this white paint, and we're just going to twist it in there. And why the pouncers are good is because they've got a round edge, you can manipulate the edge of your stamping a lot better. Alright, I just want a half a moon, so I'm going to bring it on this side and bring him around there like that. Stamp it on. There we go. Because then we've got to put some of the clouds back in front of this. Now I want to grab some of the, I'll leave the paint on the thing there. I'm going to grab some of the dioxine purple if it's going to let me. It's a bit dry. Just so as I can get some of the shadow colours in there, like here. Practice stamping moons on some cardboard or some old canvas. Any surface that's paintable. Okay. Okay, now before I pull it off, I've just got some more white and I just want to intensify the brighter edge, just like so. And try not to overdo it. That'll do. That will do. And then I'll dry that and we'll probably just trace the cloud back in front of it again to sit it down. Tell you what, I've changed it to a full moon. I've just stamped the rest of the body in with the purpley stain colour. Now I'm getting the white again, and yeah, I want a full moon. It just didn't look right to me. If yours looks right, all art is different, okay? Now we can take that off and bring the clouds in front of it, okay? Alright, I've dried that moon. Now I want to trace some cloud in front of that to sit it down. So I've got a little, you know, like a 1/2 inch brush. It was a flathead, but now it's flared out like a beautiful little blending brush. And I want to get some white on my brush and pull it off. I'll come back up to the canvas there. Now I'll practice on this black bit here. Oh, too dark. Don't want it that dark. I want it very, there we go. Oh, even that's a bit too dark. Get all the heavy bits off the edge. There we go. It's still a bit too dark. Well, not dark, bright. Now, I want to bring just some stuff over the moon, just something in a way to sit it down, okay? Just like that. Doesn't matter if it's not there already, you put it there. Because I don't know if you notice, around the moon there's always lit up bits of cloud, even though you can't see them in the sky. It's like the moon's magnifying them. I've just picked up some of the dioxane and put some like darker crater style type of blending there, just to get rid of the dull colour of the moon. Geez, it looks like a big mouth. His mouth open, doesn't it? I'll try and distort that. Okay, can you see that? I've just penciled in now my jetty, but I'm going to make a traceable, and you can print it out to the size of the canvas you're going to use, and then you can impose that onto your painting, okay, for those who don't have a jetty. Now I'm using a flathead brush, and I've got some water on it because I want to chisel this and paint in that jetty. I'm just using dioxane purple here, but see, we want to get nice sharp lines. Alright, so I'm going to put my stick there, and see, watch, I'll start here. Now it's an old jetty, so they don't have to be factory even. Let's make just some post. I want to at least block it in with this colour first, and then we can put the shadows and the highlights in, okay? It'll be that easy. So we got a few, and because we've penciled it in, it's going to be easier to know where we're going, okay? Alright, just finishing off the blocking in there now. Just want a bit of, there's that one. I'm just going to put some trace of a reflection in there, in the water. Something like that. Now we've got all our dark colours in there. I've got like a bit of a rail here, but I don't want to do that yet because I want to do that when I do the highlighting. So now we just, it's up to you how far you want to detail your jetty, all right? So I'm going to get some white. Let's just say I haven't cleaned my brush, all right? And we want to get a bit of white stained dioxane purple. Let's get a bit more in there. And let's work out, well, the light is this side. I want to make on the bigger ones, bit of a round post on a round sort of an angle like that. Is that doing the job? I think it is. Now I want to get the edge of the jetty. My planks are going to go across, so let's just say we've got some light here breaking the jetty up. Now I've cleaned that same brush. I just want to get some, darker lines out here, just distinguishing some shadowed planks up in the horizon there, just like that. Feather them into the darker side and onto the light. Okay, I've just added more dark there. Now I want to get a bit of light, probably just along here. Just getting shadowy areas in there. Keep these strokes nice and straight. When you're stroking things, you want them to be stroked very straightly. Alright. Now we'll just grab some plain white on that chiseled brush. I'll pick up my stick again. And see here, we want to just sink these. Now let's not get that too bright. It is a bit bright. I want to dioxine purple it down just a midgy bit. And we'll just get some water turbulating against the bottom of those pylons there where you can see. And we can obviously sink back the reflections as well. Well, keep them straight. If your posts are too much of a two-dimension like mine are, I'm going to just add the littlest bit of this dirty white again, just to these, to detail some of this, so it's not so much all the one colour. It's got some vibrancy here and there. Yeah, come on. Just something to make it crack. Alright, we're just about finished. Now I'm going to get the black, plain black, and see these posts. You want to come in that one. Alright, I'll come down here a bit. This is either a string, wire or a post, whatever you want it to be. Alright. So you can see what's happening there. We're coming halfway through that one and stopping it to that one. That way it looks like it's going through and it's got some sort of realistic aspects about it. And you can always give them a bit of the closer ones, give them a bit of a dark hole shadow type of thing, just like that. And we'll do the same on this here. So I do have that line very faintly there, I could see it, so my line's going to stay in perspective with the painting. And I did have something out here. Yeah, just like that. Now just to finish it off, I'm coming out to the horizon line with some white and roughly where the moon is. We'll get some of this out there. Just shimmering on the water. This stick helps me keep everything reasonably straight. Tilt my brush up. There we go, just something like that. I don't know how far I'm going to come down. Ooh, easy, tiger, easy, take it easy. There we go. I'll just kill that bit there. I think that'll do it. We can put a signature on that. So I'm going to put my signature here. I've just gone for the same colour but a bit lighter, and I'll just put my autograph here. This brush is dying so quick. Look at it, it's supposed to be thin. Doesn't even look like my signature. Anyway, I've got to find a good brush to sign stuff, because sometimes I do good ones and sometimes I do crap. I'm picking up some of the phthalo blue because I don't like the dioxine in that moon. It's sort of clashing with everything. Dioxine white. So I'm just going to see what this does. And I could have put my stencil back on it to do this. I think I will. Okay, I've got my stencil on there and I've put some phthalo blue. I'm just using my finger. I just don't like the flavour of that moon like that. Let's see what this is going to look like. And get a bit more glare there. But do your moon the flavour you want anyway, it's your painting. I'm a little bit happier with that colour there. I'll just see if we can sync it back with some white now from here, so it makes sense. And we'll put a frame on this, see how she looks. There we go, it's not too bad. We've got a good effective beginner's painting here with a moon and a jetty and some sky. You can do your sky any way you like and your water any way you like, but so long as you get putting those elements in there, you're going to create a decent painting, all right? It's not too shabby. All right, look at the links in the description below. I want you to check out Anthony Gray, Grayscale's YouTube channel there. He has a lot to offer you beginners out there, and he's got a lot of different methods that you probably haven't seen before as well. Support his channel. It can do if you support. He's a great man, he's a great artist, and he's a good teacher. So please check him out and give him some of your support, all right? There's also some other links there that are associated with myself. Check them out and see what tickles your fancy, all right? So, that's it. All over, Red Road. If you like what you saw, tell your friends, but if you don't, tell everybody, all right? Goodbye, good luck, and good on ya.